All right, everyone. Today, let us take a quick little look here at Umbreon, everyone's favorite, or maybe not your personal favorite, but I will say the majority of people's favorite evolution. And we're going to kind of look at some of the prices that are spiking in all of the different Umbreon cards. But first, let's go back 4 years and look at the poll results of the top favorite Pokemon that Pokemon held for Pokemon Day in 2020. And as you can see on here, I'm just kind of showing we'll look at the top 10, I guess. Gengar, Gardevoir, Rayquaza, Garchomp, and then you get Sylveon in 6th, just a touch behind Umbreon as the 5th most popular Pokemon in this poll, followed by Charizard, Mimikyu, Lucario, and Greninja. Umbreon, the focus of today's video, however, is really seeing some major spikes in the card prices, and I'm not just talking about the obvious card, the Moonbreon right on here, but let's take a look. I mean, first of all the data I'm going to show you is TCG Player, which is kind of easier to do it that way, and a near mint holo foil direct by TCG is almost $1,500. That's what it says over there. But let's take a look. We kind of scroll down a little bit here. You get a bunch of these listings nearing around $900 to $1,000 on here, and we look at the market price history action over the last few months. And climb is what it does, sitting here just about the halfway point in February when it was sitting comfortably at a touch over $500. And in a little over 2-3 months, we are in the $900+ range. That is a humongous increase. You know, that's almost doubling of profit on that card. I look at it over the last month, even a month ago, sitting in the low 700s and jumping over 900 now. So in 30 days, a $200 increase is crazy. And this is not even specific to the Moonbreon card, even though, of course, that's everyone's favorite card. Let's take a look at some of the other Umbreon cards. We have this alternate art from Evolving Skies as well. Pretty cool. And it's also having a similar path of increase in value. Sitting at about 3 months ago in that $80, $90 range, and 3 months later sitting at over twice that, nearing $200 on here. Looking at the near mint one being sold here for about $140, but getting close to that $200 range overall. That is a huge increase for this Umbreon card. Let's take a look at another one. This Brilliant Stars Trainer Gallery Umbreon on here, VMAX, and predictably it's doing quite the same thing. 3 months ago sitting at around $24, $25, and now in the $60+ range for its market price. So that's a tripling almost, and at least a doubling in price from 3 months ago. And that's kind of interesting, right? I mean, I'm not sure what the actual pull rate rarity is on this card, but certainly this is no alt art like these two are. Moving on here, we look at the U Nagaba. I just sold a bunch of these on my store on eBay, actually. And this one is different. Take a look at this. Now, this is different for a variety of reasons, right? This is a promo that is given out for purchases at Pokemon stores in Japan, but it's still expensive. I mean, yeah, it was 3 months ago almost $60. Now it's about $50, probably $40 to $50. I think I've been selling them on my store for about $45. And this one, again, this isn't a huge decrease, right? It's only going from high 50s to low 50s. So I wanted to put this on here just to show that, you know, it's more specific to the Umbreons that are being pulled in the more recent sets, not just one of the Nagaba cards, which are still awesome, but the same thing isn't, you know, tied to it. And we'll take a look at the other Brilliant Stars Trainer Gallery card, this Umbreon V on here, and the same kind of thing. And this increase, it's still, you know, if you look at it in terms of doubling or tripling, 3 months ago sitting in that, you know, mid-teens, $15, and now sitting comfortably in the $40, $30 to $40 range, we'll say. So that's a double to tripling price too. So all Umbreons, it would seem, in the more recent sets are having some pretty big price increase action. So that's where the Umbreon cards are sitting right now, other than the Nagaba card, which is very nice and I think pretty affordable for near mint in that $40 to $50 range. You can probably pick one up. Is it a good time to get in on the Umbreon cards? It might be. I'm not saying the Moonbreon Umbreon card because I'm certainly not going to throw down $1,000+ now when it was 30% cheaper 3 months ago. But if you look at this Alt Art Umbreon card here and look at where it's sitting, I mean, boy, that is tempting. It really was tempting though when it was sitting like 3 months ago in that $80 and then like very, very slowly climbing up. I mean, getting in on that spike before April hit, you can't really time it, right? Let's just go back 6 months and look at that. I mean, there's no way to figure it out. It looks so stagnant all the way from November to February, sitting in that same range, and then just this huge spike, so unpredictable, and probably due to a variety of reasons, the most common of which people would probably say is some sort of market manipulation. However, you can't really deny that this is an awesome card, and whether its value will go up or not, hopefully at least stays. It's kind of hard to say if now's the time to get in on it, but Evolving Skies is such a skyrocketing set in terms of popularity that it's really tricky to say how high can these Umbreons go. But if you look at the Moonbreon, I mean, it really is just jumping and climbing. So that is my little analysis on the Umbreon market, which is doing really nice right now. So if you can pick up a Umbreon or 2 or 3 or 4 or more, and you think that's a good hold for an investment, maybe you're right. Hard to say, but certainly exciting for Umbreon fans out there. Alrighty, Elite for you here. Have a great day. Take care.